I'm Ernest Bombenu Kobina, a final year graphic design student at the University of Education, Winneba. Before we're being told to get a place for industrial attachment, I had already scouted this industrious place whereby I could start with mine. And this place is St. Francis Press Limited, located at Efia Takrady Christian Road. St. Francis Press Limited is one of the biggest printing press in the western and central region of Ghana. I had the opportunity to be an intern for 16 weeks. There are some areas that we'll cover in this presentation, which is the place of internship, sections, activity as an intern, challenges and solution, workflow, opportunities, and experiences. Beginning with the place of internship, as I said earlier, I did my internship at the St. Francis Press Limited, located at Takrady. Moving on to the sections, it has 3 different sections, which is the post-production, the CTP, and the pre-production. So, when it comes to the post-production, it includes the marketing relation office, the secretary's office, the designing section, the imposition area. Also, for the post-production, is whereby printing to finishing are being made there. Moving forward to activities as an intern. I worked at St. Francis Press Limited as an intern at the post-production section, being their designer. Now to the challenges. The first challenges I encountered at St. Francis Press was strict supervision. This because when a work is being given to you by your supervisor, he makes sure that some level of creativity is being attached to the work that is being given. Next is high cost of transportation. High cost of transportation because from where I stay to the place of work, it's quite far. So I had to just wake up early to catch up a bus before I get to the place of work. After some challenges that I encountered, I got to have some solutions for these challenges, of which the first one is I work more faster to impress my boss. At St. Francis Press Limited, works are being given to the designer to design as fast as you can to be delivered onto customers. So when situation like that, I try my best to work more faster to avoid any problems. After these challenges and solutions, there was this one thing that made me love St. Francis Press. That is the experiences I got from there. Of which the first one is working for high personality profiles. Learn how to convince a client, expose me more to the industrial world, increase my professionalism. Starting with the working for high personality profiles, I got a chance to work for different people from different companies, of which that helped me. And the next one is learning how to convince a client. When a work is being given to you by your supervisor, he expects you to make a work whereby you convince a client. The reason why I got exposed to the industrial world was because at St. Francis Press, they have different kind of machines they operate at the press. And lastly, increase my professionalism. This is because when the work is being sent to a CTP, the graphic designer is supposed to check all the necessary information before it's being sent to be printed onto a plate. Moving on is opportunities. I got a chance to work for the Bishop of Yoso Catholic Diocese. I worked with him for a couple of months, whereby I did some branding of books, brochures, bags. Next, we talk about the softwares used at the press. At St. Francis Press Limited, you're supposed to learn. A designer is supposed to know some. A designer is supposed to learn 3 softwares, of which the first one is Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign, and Adobe Illustrator. Let's dive into my portfolio. The first one on my list is book design. I used Adobe Photoshop and Adobe InDesign to work on this one. Moving on is calendar design. I also use Adobe Photoshop and Adobe InDesign to finish it. Brochure designing. With the brochure designing, I got the chance to work on the index and the book cover using Adobe Photoshop and also Adobe InDesign. Next are some flyers I made for the press, of which most of them are on monthly basis. I also had the opportunity to design posters for the press using Adobe Photoshop. I also designed some posters and some social media flyers for a Catholic church called Christ the King Parish. Thank you.